Well, hi, you guys. Welcome into another great Facebook Live. My name is Kimberly. So excited to be spending the time tonight with a gal that I had the pleasure of meeting in Minnesota when she came to the network. And we have been soul sisters for the last couple of years. Her name is Kimberly, and she has such a wonderful story to share. She is so full of love. She is so full of life. There are so many people that are waiting to stand by to say hello to her tonight. So it's going to be a night where we're full of joy and full of happiness. And with October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month as well, I want you to know that we are going to be celebrating life tonight. And for those of you who haven't yet gone to my Facebook page, please tag someone on my post or tag someone here during this Facebook Live, as we are going to be giving away one of Kimberly's Coastal Body Sunflower Celebrate Life scrubs in honor of breast cancer awareness. And 100% of the proceeds, if you shop tonight for any of the Celebrate Life, the breast cancer awareness scrubs, 100% of the profits will go to the cancer treatment center. So it's going to be a wonderful night. It's going to be a joyful night. It's going to be a lot of fun. I expect there'll be a lot of tears as well. But that's what happens when we get together with Kimberly Brooks, the woman. Love to have you with us tonight. Hello, my friend. Welcome.
Hey.
Talking about doing this for so long.
Oh my gosh, you're just such a joy, and our conversations really shouldn't be for TV because they're just so funny and we're laughing, but it's just well, hold on, I gotta say something. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night. I just want to say that my whole life. I just want to say that my whole life. So I got that out. So,
well, you did. And
yeah.
you know what, girl? We are going to have so much fun tonight.
Yeah.
I want you just to share with everyone a little bit about the story of Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs and how this whole thing came to be for you.
All righty then. Well, I'm a grandma's girl. Miss Odessa's granddaughter. Everybody in Chattanooga know Miss. They call Miss Odessa. That's my granny. And when we were younger, if you fell down or if you hurt yourself or skinned a knee or something, she would automatically just go put on, put herbs or put aloe vera or whatever she had in her garden, in the house, and she would mix it up, and it just would never scar. I never had teenage acne or anything because she always put this stuff on us. Everybody's saying, "Hi, this is so fun. Hey, you guys, hi." And so that's how it all started. There's Yolanda. Oh my God, my sis. And so that's how it started. Just all the time, it's country and it's like I always call Chattanooga Little Mayberry. And now I always say I'm a Chattanooga girl in a Florida world because we walked around the whole town. I mean, everybody knew we were Miss Odessa's granddaughters, and we came from Indianapolis. So the summer times, it was just like barefoot, and we were just, lightning bugs. And when the sun came out, we were outside swimming and playing, and then till the sun went down. So it just is home. And like I said, anytime you fell or had an ailment, she'd have a remedy for it. So that's just how everything started. And when she passed away, I'm not a cooker. I don't cook a lot. I cook some things because she cooked everything, but I got her recipe box when I went back to Chattanooga.
Aww.
And so as I was looking through her recipe box, I saw different recipes, and I'm like, I can do this. And she had always told me, like, when I got older, she would tell me about different things. And she's like, Kimberly, you really need to make this. You need to make this. And I'm like, no, you're gonna make it. But when I started going through her recipe boxes, everything was all natural. Everything was either plants from the ground or anything like that. So I'm like, I can do this. And skincare now, it's so many chemicals and everything. It's so many yucky things that if you look at a bottle, you can't even pronounce the things that are on the back of the bottle. Right. And so you definitely don't want, things like petroleum and things like that going. That's not good for your skin, So I was just thinking it's got to be a better way. And then when Deb got cancer, I just started studying. And Shorty there at the barbershop, I'm having a live at Clip and Slide Barbershop in Chattanooga. You guys, this is so awesome.
Let's say hello to everybody.
Yes, exactly. Who we got there?
Hi, you guys.
Yay! Jameer, look at Shorty, you guys. Listen, you guys know that guy right there, that stylish guy with that beard.
Hello. doing it.
Yeah, it might be you. That's my toughest critic, Kimberly. When he got the scrub and used it finally, and when he sent me a text, and me and Charles talk all day. We text all day because, I'm a little bit of a spoiled mom, and I hover and all that because he's the only one. So that's why I have 10 godsons, because he just passes me off to each one because I'm just way too much. So, and when he said that he loved it, I literally sat down because Charles is very picky. He's so honest. I don't know whose kid he is, because I'm like, you're supposed to be on my side. He's like, I got to tell you the truth. And so when he sent me a text and he said, Mom, this is really great, I just literally lost it because I knew it was really great. And he has such sensitive skin and he can't use anything. And, and
so listen, Kimberly, I hate to cut you off, but Facebook has a time limit and we have so many items to get to. And we're going to hear from Charles a little bit. We're going to introduce you to the Beardology collection. Not only is this great for women, gals, but it's also great for men. And so we have some wonderful scrubs for the men. We have the Beardology oils as well. And Charles is pretty much a dapper dresser. So Charles, we're going to check in with you in just a little bit, my friend. Thank you so much.
All right.
Kimberly, before we check in, I want you to know there have been a lot of people that have been saying hello. First and foremost, Melissa Miner is.
I see Melissa. See, I got my glasses. Look at my stylist. Maya's here. See, this will take up all my time. Oh my God, Brianna. Oh my God, Nakia. Hey, you guys. Look
Maya
at Maya.
Is saying hello from Vermont. You know Miss Maya.
Yes.
We do have a very special guest that is standing by that would like to say hello to you.
Am I going to cry?
Get in. You might cry. I'm not sure. Let's check in with Jamie and
oh my God. I'm going to cry. That's my twin. Oh my God.
All right. So Jamie and Vaughn are in Minnesota. And Vaughn, I know that you've been using the concrete. Jamie, I know that you love it as well. Will you tell us your story about Coastal Sunflower Scrubs and why you guys like it so much?
Yeah, we started using it about a year ago. And I get really dry elbows and I also have little bumps on the back of my arms. And I started using it, and within like 2 weeks, like the bumps were like completely gone and my elbows were so dry. So, we're so moisturized and they weren't dry anymore. And so, yeah, I just kept buying all of her products. I especially love the coffee. I use that for my face. As you can see, it's almost empty.
It's some more on the way.
You got some more on the way.
Yeah, I love the concrete. I love the smell of it. And I like using it in the shower after I use my body wash. And it's really, really relaxing.
Yeah, and I always steal his also.
Yeah, she stole my big one. So I have the small one, but she stole my big one.
So Vaughn, when it comes to a guy, right? Because most of us gals think about, body scrubs and things like that as a girly thing to do. By the way, I'm so happy you were doing that commercial today. We're just going to leave it at that. But tell me, when it comes to men's products, what it is about this concrete. And by the way, you guys, shop right now at coastalsunflowerscrubs.com. We've got the concrete. We're going to talk more about it as well. But what was it about this particular scrub that you like, coming from a guy's perspective?
Well, I know sometimes guys are a little weird when it comes to smells with scrubs or body wash, but I love the smell. Like, I think it's a really awesome smell, and I think that anyone can use it, whether if you're a guy or a girl. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could both, they can both use it. And Jamie stole.
That's my twin. You guys tell him. Yeah, I just love when she talks.
I also love that it was so natural.
Yes, I love that.
Because he's very picky. He only uses all natural stuff.
Because I like to live my life using natural products, as natural and as organic as possible. And that was one of the main things that really attracted me to the product.
Well,
sure.
I'm so glad that you guys could stop in and say hello. I know you guys are twins. And so thank you for being part of our show, Jamie and Vaughn. I love you guys, Jamie. I miss being with you. But thank you for saying hello.
I love you guys. Bye, twin. Bye, Vaughn. Look at my twin. twin. She's so beautiful.
She is. Bye-bye.
Yes, I'm playing her in the movie. We already talked about it. So I'm gonna be her in the movie.
All right. So listen, so many people are standing by. We want to talk first and foremost, of course, before we have another special guest. I want to talk about a very special gentleman in your life. And we're going to begin our show now 15 minutes in with the first item, which of course is about your nephew, Terrence. And
My godson, really.
TK Westfield Coastal Body Sunflowers Celebrate Life. It is Granny's Lemon Pound Cake. Tell everybody a little bit about Terrence. And I know that this has been a hard week for you and your family, has it not?
It has, but it's been so very special because he put us on these paths, each individual one of us, that we didn't know. He's done this for years. I've known Terrence since he was 16 years old. And so he put us on these paths, and he said all this was going to happen. So when I went to Chattanooga last year, he just really was pushing me. You got to do this, Mama. You got to make this. You got to do this. And I'm like, well, what smell do you want? Because he's a guy, and same thing. He's like, you got to make something. He said, I don't care. Just make it smell like love and my granny's pound cake, which he never gave me the recipe for. So I need to talk with his granny so I can have the recipe. That's him. Yeah, his mom, Tammy, and Aunt Patricia, and sisters, and everybody. And him. Y'all will see Charles. I talk a lot. Me and Terrence talk a lot. That's Granny. And Terrence was our voice, everybody's voice. He had we call him Mr. I handle stuff, and he handled everything for us. So that was just a tribute to him, and still him handling things. When I got back from Chattanooga, he had picked out the packaging because he was in the Army, and he sent everything to me. I mean, yeah, those are half of my guys. And so you see them, they're very stylish, they're very loyal to each other, and they love each other so much. So when Terrence passed away, it was just like devastation because he always made everybody feel safe and made you feel like you're the only person in the world he ever talked to. And so when all this week would be the perfect week because in celebrating his life,
and this
is perfect.
Is the 1 year anniversary. Not only is it just about 1 year since you created this collection, it is the 1 year celebration of his passing. I know that your faith is very important to you,
Absolutely.
Very important to your family as well. And to know that Terrence is watching and seeing you fulfill this dream of bringing Coastal Body Sunflowers to so many people tonight, I have goosebumps just thinking about it. But knowing you and knowing your heart, I hope everyone tries a little slice of Granny's Lemon Pound Cake tonight.
But you tell me, what does it smell like?
Oh, well, do you guys know, like, whatever your grandmother's best recipe is that's cooking in the oven, that when you walk in to see her amidst all of the chaos, amidst all of the craziness, you feel like home? That to me is what Granny's Lemon Pound Cake smells like. And there's a freshness to it, a citrusy, wonderful scent to it. But remember, these are all eco-conscious. They are organic. They are raw. They are natural. And I love that you can order them in either the 4 ounce, the 8 ounce, or the 16 ounces.
Here's the difference.
Beautiful packaging for you. And it's a great gift. Thank you for showing us all 3 sizes. Tell me what people's first impression is.
First of all, my little E's on here. My little E just came on with the big E, my Erin, and I love her, love her. She knows, and I miss you, and I love you so much. And it's just him. It's just life. I mean, everything. His favorite color was yellow, and anytime you expect Mariah Carey to start singing, because any time I think about her, or anytime he's gonna make his presence shown here somewhere. So if you hear Mariah Carey, that's him. I always talk to him because he's just great.
Speaking of Mariah Carey, there might be a little Carey.
I had a vision of
He right, never wrong. Look at Erin. Oh my gosh. Listen, we are back together again. What are y'all doing? Y'all are in my house.
We're here supporting you, loving on you, because you love on everybody else.
Oh my gosh. How are the boys? Is everybody okay?
Everybody is so good. Can I just share what it was like to meet you? Energy.
Yeah.
When you hold Miss Kimmy's hand and you feel that energy, there's an energy from Kimberly Wells. There's an energy from you. And that is what comes through in your products. It was one of the joys of my life, really, to connect with you.
You guys are my family. It's people don't understand that it's a connection, and when we all, I mean, I clean up to you guys. Kimberly, this is my first. Me and her never got to drink Waterford. I bought this Waterford for her. Yes. So these guys are really my friend. And Aaron, I miss you. And
there's someone missing from this toast.
Oh,
it's Aaron Newberg in the house.
Oh my gosh.
This is you. I don't know why I'm black and white, but here I am.
But that's okay.
You're light.
My lights are on. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You're doing it.
Just stay forward. Lean forward, Aaron.
You guys, that's my spirit twin, because when we were at Cancer Treatment Center, Aaron would be on her show and I'd text her and she'd text me. And I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You got some splaining to do, lady. I wouldn't have to listen. No, I got my picnic sign, my size shoes.
I don't know why I look like the Blair Witch Project.
But listen, hey girls, Becky and Aaron and Kimberly, while you're on the set, look who just sent a note.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. You guys, these are my loves. All of them. This is crazy. But I love y'all so much. And you give me so much inspiration. When Kim saw my little setup, she's like, how did you know? I said, I've been watching y'all for 20 years. I know. She's like, this is really something that you're doing here. I said, I'm so grateful, because I never thought this was happening, because you got Aaron. This is Aaron right here. God, she's flashing off and on. This is so crazy.
All right, listen, Aaron and Becky, I love you both so much for saying hello.
I love you guys.
Cheers,
yes.
Kimberly. Thanks.
I toast to my love. Thank you so much.
All the best.
You got a little time now.
Cheers. Thanks, Beck. Love you.
Becky, love you. Oh my gosh. What?
Okay. So it's just going to continue the love affair. But remember, you guys, it's our first ever Facebook Live with Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. You can shop right now at coastalsunflowerscrubs.com. We have 4 ounces, 8 ounces, and 16 ounces. There are so many different flavors, from Chattanooga whiskey and honey to Georgia peach. There's a scent for absolutely everyone. I want to remind you, this is October, thus it's Breast Cancer Awareness.
And my sister and Deb, they're breast cancer, they're warriors, you guys. And so it's honor them. My sister, Yolanda Hewlett, she's a warrior. Her and Deb, they survived one of the toughest fights of their lives, and they came out on top. And so this was the inspiration and love really for them, because they're so strong. And I'm the oldest sister, but my middle sister, she's like, she's just still like my grandmother. So I just love her so much. And look at this. This is great. This is why you do this for a living. I see.
So a quick little reminder, if you're ordering right now on the coastalsunflowerscrubs.com website, if you're ordering the breast cancer awareness scrub, 100% of the profits, Miss Kimberly Brooks, the gal you're watching right now, donates to the Cancer Treatment Center because of this personal story. And speaking of personal stories, your other half, your beautiful wife, Deb, is on
my honey Smooth.
But she sent a video.
Hello and show you how beautiful it is here. It is gorgeous.
Look at honey.
Coastal sunflower. Caught all across the country.
Oh, look at that. You are so bad.
I am so bad. So Deb is she was driving through Oregon today, and she took a little video because she wasn't sure if her signal was going to be strong enough to be able to join us live. So I wanted to make sure
she drives an 18-wheeler, guys. She's tough as nails, and she can back that thing up in her living room and she won't get anything. She's a wonderful driver.
All right, let's talk about the next one. Blueberry lemon zest.
Yes.
This is one of Kimberly's #1 top sellers.
Yes.
I want you to know every single scrub is handmade, and every scrub is packed with love. How long, Kimberly, does it take for you to pick the fruits, pick the vegetables, get the sugar, do all of the process?
Well, like I was saying, my granny, it's like a canning how I do it. Like you can. So when you see blueberries, I pick them. If you see peaches, I'm in Herbs farmers market up here. I'm so close with them in the Amish market. So when they get fresh produce in, when it's not in season, but the blueberries, I go pick them and I can them. So that's how long it's a canning process, because it's all natural fruits and vegetables, and everything that you see is all natural. So when you get it, it's just from the earth. It's great for your body. It's all it just changes. It just changes how you feel. Your skin feels. It smells just like fruits and vegetables.
Oh, all right. So talk to me. I want everybody to know the perfect application. So when I go to use this, am I wetting my skin?
Yes, ma'am. When you're in the shower, you just do the shower thingy like you normally do. And for people that haven't scrubbed before, I just tell them to take some on their washcloth or their little loofah, and just scrub it in. And if you can add a little bit of your soap if you're not used to scrubbing. Most people, women, of course, we just love it all over, so we know how to use it. But guys, I just tell them to. Yes, they're real blueberries, and they smell so fresh. And so you just put it in your hand, put a little bit of your whatever your favorite soap is, and just exfoliate. It's go for head to toe. It's for your feet, the different winners, the shoes. It's for every part of your body.
See, and that's what's so fantastic. It's been a trying time for so many of us.
Yeah.
We've been not able to go to our favorite spas. Maybe we don't have the money to be able to do that either. Maybe the thought of a stranger rubbing you isn't your jam. Maybe you just want to take care of yourself and have a little self-care. You guys, argan oil. Sunflower oil, sugar, which is so natural and good for the body as well. Absolutely. How did you choose the different oils, Kimberly, that you are using with your Coastal Flower?
From my grandmother. I mean, the olive oils, everything. When I was on the truck with Deb going cross country. So the things that I learned, from different Indian reservations, and different oils carry better with different flavors and scents, and just a lot of studying. And my friends and family, when they know I'm doing stuff, they send me little things. Hey, did you see this article or whatever? Just a lot of studying, a lot of homework, because as you know, Kimberly, today I get up at 4:30 every morning. And
You've been texting me and emailing me. I'm like, somebody's up earlier than me.
Right. I gotta serve the oil, so it's like everything is infused, and it's just like I have jars and bottles, and I just like rotate them. So when it's picking time for berries, and when it's right, that's when I use it.
All right. So Debbie and Anne Marie just joined us. You guys, you know me. This is Kimberly Brooks. I actually met Kimberly when she came to the network in Minnesota with her wife, Deb, and she was on the set, and I surprised her. It was my day off, and I surprised her on the air, and we have just connected so well. And you guys know that I love to support small business, Black business. I'm so proud of the woman that she is. She's gone through hardship and death and terror just in regards to her partner being sick. And so anytime that we can support each other and uplift each other, I'm all about it. So you guys, this is Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. If you're just tuning in, Kimberly Brooks is the founder.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, you guys.
And you can go online right now to her website, coastalsunflowerscrubs.com, and you can shop. So I just want you to know, we've got so many different scents, so many different flavors. We have men's products. We have women's products as well.
And they're unisex, you guys. Everybody likes everything. And, it's whatever you like, because it's like I said, I started really a secret. I started it for the guys because my sons were saying, my guy boys were like, we don't have anything. Yeah, we don't have anything for us, Mom. So you got to make it from us. But then the women started liking it too. So it's for everybody.
By the way, I want to do my first giveaway. All right. Kimberly, and I want you to pick. So here's the deal. When Kimberly was talking about how she goes to different Indian reservations and she's inspired by nature and the wonderful gifts that God has created for all of us, these are these fabulous sage shrubs. When I was leaving Minnesota, she gifted me with these, and I used it as I left my home in Minnesota. And the minute that I got here in Tennessee, I did another one in the home as well. So we're going to do a little giveaway. So here's what I want you to do, Kimberly. I want you to pick all the people that are joining us on the side, and pick one person, and we are going to send you a beautiful coastal sunflower body
Absolutely.
stage
Let me
shot.
see. Well, I'm gonna see who was here. Well, I'm just gonna put see Debbie gets up at 4 too, so I'm gonna give Debbie one. I'm gonna give her one too because Debbie gets up at 4 like me. Debbie Graber, yes, she gets up like me, so I'm giving her one because she gets up. She understands my plight. It just so I'm giving her one. Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at honey, Deb's on there. Look, hey, honey.
So Debbie Graber, do me a favor, direct message me your address at my Facebook page, and I will make sure that Kimberly gets your address so that we can get this shipped out to
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely.
You know, this is a wonderful family affair, of course, and I want to show you just a few members of the family and who are so supportive of this beautiful woman that you're.
Oh, wow.
Can we stop the presses? How gorgeous your grandbaby is!
What does she look like?
She looks like that handsome son of yours, Mr.
Yeah, whatever.
Just saying. She's gorgeous. How old is she and what's her name?
He just turned 16, so he's having a breakdown. I'm so happy to watch it. That's my love right there. That's my sister, Yolanda. You guys, she used to beat up everybody for me because I was really shy and quiet. I talk a lot. You can't tell me, but she used to beat it. If somebody said there was something about me bad, she'd go beat them up. So that's my girl. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Look, the Allison, I'm telling you, clips and slide. That's where everybody's at. They surprised and they're having they're having a party for Coastal Sunflower. They shut it down. So I mean, you guys in Chattanooga, that's my heart. And I mean, everybody is just. This is how small towns are, and this is how we love on each other. You guys, this is how I met them. I mean, just how you guys see them is super crazy. People would never believe it, but they are just the way they are on TV. I mean, when Jamie's modeling, I'll call her, I'll text her, and I say, listen, twin, you got to pull that down or push it, and they do it. I text Aaron, and I'm like, hey, you need to do this, and they do it. I mean, they are just like this, and they're so supportive, and never in a million years would I think that I could be blessed with so many lovely and wonderful people, but this is how we really are, and this is how we're supposed to be with each other.
By the way, speaking of how we are and the love, your love, Miss Deb just chimed in to say hello.
Hey, honey.
She's watching when the signal is good. Now, I was talking to Deb today, and she said she's not going to be home until Thanksgiving.
Yeah, probably.
Gosh.
Yeah, but we're quarantining.
18-wheeler. Tell everybody what Deb does for a living.
Guys, my honey, she drives bombs. She's tough as nails.
She's the best.
Nothing bothers her. You guys, when you're tooting the horn, she's straight. Nothing bothers her. But she does. She has bombs on her truck. So you guys keep her in prayer, and she goes all over this nation, and she's just love. I mean, you guys know Deb is the same all the time. I'm really, and she's just like this, you know, and it just balances out so good. And when we were going through our cancer, this is how because we were up all during the night. So this is how we met Kim and the guys at the network, because they were up all night and we didn't want to watch depressing things. So we just would write down things and we were just going to buy when we got out of here and do things. And so it's just all about love. I mean, it's all about family. It's all about good times, good drinking, you know.
I know, right?
Just fun. And it's just, and you know, it's just, that's all it is. It's so easy. It's so super easy to be in love with the people that you come in contact with. I know everything is hard, but we just gotta hang on, because this is what we do. Gotta hang on.
We got people like Kimberly, and we got people like her family. So, Charles, are you guys ready? I'm going to skip ahead.
All righty.
Talking about family, and I want to introduce everybody to your son, Charles, Style by Gibbs, one of the most stylish men that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
He's way, I'm James the T-shirt. I'm telling you, I don't know where he came from. I don't know.
And Charles has a wonderful line called Beardology 423. And
Style by Gibbs. Style by Gibbs. Style by Gibbs. And you guys, he's really shy. He looks like that, but he doesn't say. He says 3 words.
Well, I mean, we got to learn a little bit about the dapper man that brings this incredible collection as well. Hey, Charles, how's it going?
It's going well. How you doing?
We're doing great. Everybody's loving it. By the way, Lindley was asking, how do we order the best place? Lindley, you go to coastalsunflowerscrubs.com. Kimberly has a very easy website to navigate, from scrubs, the Styled by Gibbs item that we're going to talk about, of course, with Charles, the concrete, which you're going to learn about in just a little bit as well, and all of the different fragrances. And you have 4 ounce, 8 ounce, or 16 ounce. And then if you're ordering the Celebrate Life breast cancer scrub, 100% of the proceeds from our show tonight goes to the Cancer Treatment Center in Union, Georgia. So, all right, talk to me, Mr. Styled by Gibbs. What does it mean when we talk about Beardology 423?
Oh, wow. That's a loaded question right there. Well, where it came from is, well, she told me that I'm going to get my own line, because since I critique them so well, and I'm just like, what? I get to get my own line of them? Let's work then. Okay, so she started sending me some scrubs and getting me to smell them and all that good stuff. And personally, my favorite is the blueberry. I have no idea why it's my favorite, but that was the very last one that she made. Yep. And I absolutely loved it. But the Style by Gibbs is great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great. But my personal favorite is the blueberry one.
So I have the blueberry here, and I want to show everybody, first of all, how just incredibly luxurious it is.
Melody, he is cute. He's a good
I love the packaging. How
Thank you.
It's so natural and it's so beautiful, and guys need to take care of themselves just like we gals do. Am I not right, Charles?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
And I know that you have a lot of love in your heart for a very special someone. But okay, have you always dressed so divine? I'm sure there's going to be a lot of girls that want your number.
I have. Ever since I was little, my grandma used to take me to her one of her best friends, to her shop, and she owned a clothing shop, and I have loved to dress ever since then. I'd rather see it on other people. I'd rather dress people than me wear it. But since I don't have very many models when I was growing up, I had to put it on myself.
Yeah. And that picture right there, you guys, he'll never say it, but that was a picture. He was on a Times Square billboard because one of his friends, not himself, somebody else put it in for him. And he was actually on not too many people can say that. He was on a billboard in Times Square.
That's a billboard in Times Square?
Yes.
Miss Melody says that you are one dapper dude. I mean, come on. That's an understatement for sure.
My grandmother, when he used to get dressed, because he styles clothes too, you guys. You can get on my Instagram, because I'm going to have all y'all are my friends now, so you got to get on my Instagram. But he styles clothes, and my granny, she'd call me and she'd tell me, he's putting on this. I don't think that's going to look right. This is color, whatever. And then she called me back. She said, well, I was wrong again. She said, he looks amazing.
I mean, you guys, look at this. Now you have your choice of sizes, and you can also do your choice of delivery systems. This was my brother Wes's favorite.
Yes, Wes loved it.
The beach. And look, I mean, Kimberly put seashells from the ocean and beautiful blue crystals. I mean, the packaging is dynamite. So think about Father's Day in advance. Think about birthdays, Christmas,
yes.
Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you're celebrating. So Charles, how do I use this? How much do I use it? Can I use it on a mustache? And by the way, your daughter is gorgeous.
Thank you. Well, to use, you don't have to use a lot of it because it's very powerful. The smell of it, it's really great. So you just need probably about a dime size of it, and you just smear it in, and it's just great. And you just shine for at least 2-3 hours. And sometimes, since I have to wear a mask at work all day,
he works at the hospital too, guys. He's a first responder.
Right, and all I do is smell it. It's just great. Love it.
Well, I have to tell you that my brother is very sensitive to fragrances. And so when he got them, he was like, oh, I'm very interested in trying them. I mean, look at this, you guys. This is so fantastic. How gorgeous. Wes put it on and he was like,
he loved it.
And he's got like a little 5 o'clock shadow. He's right there. But my brother also he put it on his head.
Absolutely. You can,
massaged it into his head. And my sister-in-law was like, your brother smells good.
Wes was so funny. He was really, and that's what the guys told me at the beginning. You know, mommy, guys, we have nothing. Y'all have everything. And so, and I knew because I'm way extra. Y'all can't tell, but I use everything when I freeze dry my berries. I put them in there. It's important how, you know, that what comes first is how it's going to work, and then the packaging is, because I want guys too to look at their stuff and just be like, hey, this is good for us, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like you see, they're at the barbershop, at Clip and Slide Barbershop in Chattanooga, and they hang out with each other, and it's just like a great small town. BB, that's the owner, and she just let them close the place down, and she's so wonderful, and she has a barbershop, and so for her, not just my friend, she used it before, and so she exclusively uses it in her shop now because she knows what goes in it. And Allison, Shorty came here because I don't know, she didn't trust me or whatever, because she just started barbering, but she wanted to see what went in it, how I made it, and so before she decided to exclusively use it on her clients. And they're so picky, you guys. So if they're how they are, and for her to use it, she just opened her barbershop for her to use it. And in Chattanooga, you can buy my products there. You can order them and I'll send them there and you can pick them up. It's just like a big family neighborhood party, and they're just amazing.
It is a big family party. And by the way, a couple questions. Does the blueberry, Charles, and Melody wants to know, does the blueberry smell like blueberries?
It absolutely, I love blueberries. So once I smelled it, I was like, this is me right here. It absolutely, you want to turn it up and drink it. Don't drink it, but you absolutely want to drink it.
And your postman, they tell me all the time when I go to the post office, they're like, oh my God, what is this? You're making us hungry. Vanilla, yes, I'm coming, Miss Barbara. I'm coming out with a vanilla. But if you want to order something like that, you just inbox me. Go on my Instagram, because I post a lot of pictures too, and hit me up on Instagram. And if it's something special that I can make for you in a small batch, I don't mind doing that.
Well, so Barbara's saying we wish we had smell-o-vision. We're trying our hardest to be able to describe the scents for you. But Barbara, what I'll tell you is, because everything is all natural, everything is raw and organic, there is a revitalization to the senses that when I close my eyes and I just smell where I just put that Styled by Gibbs Beardology on, it just really takes you and transforms you to a different place. You'll see how nourished my skin looks, but I used oil. Snap test. It's not tasty. I can put it on my face, and I'm a woman. I can wear it and not worry about it staying in my clothes. So I hope you'll give it a try. And Kimberly does custom create scents for you.
I do.
So if there's something that your guy likes, drop her a note. Follow her on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Follow her on Instagram and shop right now. CoastalSunflowerScrubs.com.
And it's not oily. That's what. But you don't have to use when you get out of there. When you get out of the shower, you don't even have to put on anything. And you guys don't know, I have a lot of Caucasian friends, because when I first started, then they're like, is it going to stain our skin? So I had the most Caucasian lady I could find who had her ancestral thing done, Ashley. She's like 99.99%. And then she did a little video. It's really cute, guys. I used to be her nanny. And so it doesn't stain you. And when you get out of the shower, you just feel your body feels great. And you don't have to put any lotions on anything. And it just walking by yourself, it's not a strong smell, but you just know, you're like, wow, I smell really good. I'm happy. And you guys got to know that I put my house, Kim will tell you, I sage my house. I have my jazz music on. I don't touch anything if I'm having a bad day or anything like that, which really, thank God, these are my blessings, you guys. Look at it. We're all encouraging each other. So I very rarely have a bad day, but I don't touch any of your products until it's just the mood is right. I mean, people come in my house and they're like, oh my God, it's so calm in here. Because when I'm sending it out to you, you guys are important to me. You're, like I said, a special ingredient is you guys. And I feel like that you're my friends and my family, and I just want to give you good things. And so that's what I do. I send good vibes out to you. If you're sensitive skin, you hit me up and tell me that your skin is sensitive. I got a formula for it. We'll work it out.
Well, Charles, do you want to introduce to everybody who's at the barbershop with you?
And Clip and Slide. Look at them, you guys. You guys, my family is nuts. Look at Jameer. Look at Jameer. You guys, he's one of the owners of Clip and Slide Barbershop, and he's fantastic. This is Chattanooga, you guys. Just stop by. If you're on the highway, get off the highway and go see him and say, Kimberly told me to come hang out with y'all. It's very fun.
Tell everybody what the name is once again.
The barbershop is Clip and Slide. Shorty, tell you there. She's the first female barbershop.
Barbershop, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hi, Cody. Now you're the first Black woman barbershop owner there in town. Tell me the story.
I'm the first female barber at Clip and Slide Barbershop.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And
that's Mr. Clip and Slide right there.
This is the first Black-owned barbershop
Mm-hmm.
blind bar in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And do you know what a blind bar is, Kimberly?
No, tell me.
Tell her what a blind bar is.
Blind bar is a barbershop, blind bar. Bar at the back.
I like it.
It's blind bar.
To you.
Like 3, I think it's 3 in the nation, right, Mir? Is it you guys are the 3rd one in the whole? Fourth one? Mm-hmm. But the only one in Chattanooga.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're great. Like I said, just jump off the highway and just go in there and say, hey, if you don't want a haircut. It's like Kimberly told me to come here and check y'all out. And I mean, they're family. They're family. And they're just full of love the same way with that shop. It's just good times all the time.
I love it. Well, we thank you guys so much for being part of our show.
Bye, Mir. Thank
Love
you.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Thank you for your time. Bye,
Thank
Charles.
you, Mr. Gibson.
You're welcome.
Make
Thank
sure you
you.
number for all the dates. People are going to.
Where's Kendra? Tell Kendra to stick her hand up or something. I gotta see her. I got to show my. You guys, that's my god baby, y'all. Yeah, she takes all the pictures in the family. So I have to send you a picture of her. Y'all have to get on my page. But I love you, Kendra.
And the owner couldn't be here.
Love you guys. Bye now. See you soon. All right. So listen. Oh my goodness gracious. Get this. My cousin Carmel is watching right now from Dublin, Ireland.
Get out of here. I love that name, Carmel. That sounds like a body scrub in the making.
I know, right? She's actually in Balbriggan, which is a little teeny town outside of Dublin. So you have international peeps watching.
Get out of here. Hi, Miss Carmel. Listen, Kimberly, listen, you got to send her a sage or something. We got to get her a sage.
Well, okay, we'll do
I
it.
don't think I've ever had international. Miss Carmel, we're going to send you a scrub and a sage. Yes, Kimberly.
Oh my gosh, her daughters would love your scrub. So
yes.
Take care of it. All right, listen, we've got about 10 more minutes to go. So
Okay.
Cracking, okay?
What's next?
I want to talk quickly. I was showing you in conjunction with the Style by Gibbs Beardology 423. We also do have a men's line that is called Concrete. You heard Vaughn talk about it a little bit earlier as well. Tell me the story of Concrete, because there's a whole lot of love going on with this men's collection.
All right, you guys. Concrete. My sister and her husband, Stephen Hewlett, they own a construction company. Well, when all the things Yolanda was going through her cancer and all the things were going on, and then that's the guys, you guys. They are amazing. They are the best family-owned, Black-owned concrete construction place in Chattanooga. And they're my nephews. And my brother-in-law, Stephen Hewlett, he worked so hard. And my granny's house burnt down. And Charles sent me pictures of the foundation of our house. And the bricks look brand new. Like my granny literally built that house. That's Steve right there. You guys, another one. He's very quiet. He's the best man. And okay, I'm gonna get through it. Okay, but Granny, so they built the house with their hands. Because back in those days, African Americans, they put the house on the land with, and at nighttime they would go up there, take bricks from the railroad, and they would build the house, and they would eat there. And so when her house burned down, and my sister was going through all the stuff, and they sent me the pictures of the foundation of the house. They look brand new. And so it was just like concrete. It just kept staying in my mind. And then when Steve, he pours concrete, I said, my granny was trying to let me know, you're starting new. You got your family, everybody's healthy, everybody's happy. So this is the foundation. And so it's gonna be something different, but we're gonna all start from this foundation. And that's how it is things now. If you don't have a job, you get down or whatever, but you gotta depend on family or friends that are your family. And that's what concrete means to me. I mean, I'm so in love with it. And those guys, they're so great because I sent them scrubs. I'm like, you guys got to take pictures because I want it at the site. And my nephew Jay, he's got a photo eye like me. They took them to the site and they took pictures with the concrete. I guess Steve gave them a break or whatever so they could do that. But that's so my heart. guys, that's my heart because that's my family. And
Kimberly, because you designed these and you created these, I'd love for you. I talked about what the blueberry and the lemon smelled like, but Melody wants to know concrete. Tell me what's inside the concrete.
it's more of like a raspberry cherry smell because I blend those together. The oil I infuse with those, and so that's mostly what it has. Does it have those hints to you, the raspberry?
Yes.
And it's not, like I said, it's not a sweet, like, because women, we have like a high. Our stuff is always really high. Well, Kimberly, what's the word I'm looking for? The top. Yeah. Yes, the top notes are really high, but it's just really subtle because they're berries. So it just smells absolutely wonderful. And like I was saying, not only do the men love it, the women love it too because it smells so great. But you guys, that's just love. And whatever we go through, we can just, I'm sending you concrete because if you build on that, and you make your foundation strong, we can go high from there. So that's what it came from. And I do all the bottles myself. I get out there and I do my bottles myself from everything, the packaging, because I just want it to be, because it's for them. And that little sunflowers growing out of the concrete, we can make it. We can make it if we have each other.
I mean, see, that's the essence of what this entire brand is about, that we are all in this together.
Absolutely.
Kimberly is like so many of you who has faced so many challenges in her life. I mean, to have someone tell her that her granny's house is burning down and to be able to take bricks and recreate that foundation and be able to start a business that her nephew dreamed for her and he passed away this last year. I mean, it is just so beautiful to be able to support.
You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. And
you couldn't
write it. And the bricks, you guys, they got me bricks from my granny's house. All of us in the family, we got bricks, and just to have them because they literally carried those bricks up from, nothing to build this house. And so that's our foundation now, and it's just love. You build on love.
Well, we're going to talk about love in just a moment, but I want to quickly, just for a quick little 2 minutes, talk about what my sister Natasha has her favorite, which is the Black Cat.
Yes, it's amazing.
Listen, you guys know I am a coffee-aholic.
Yes.
So this Black Cat, I think I probably had like 7 cups today.
You're not a snob, but you're a coffee girl.
Yeah. Well, I use an amazing teeth whitener called Oral Gen. And by the way, I have shows tomorrow in Canada. I'll post the code because I have a Kimberly Wells code that you can get a great percentage off. But if you love coffee, Black Cat coffee. OMG.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good, you guys.
Smells
good. It's Black Cat coffee. Like I told you, I don't drink coffee. I'm a tea girl. But my Yolanda, my sister, she drinks coffee. My granny drank coffee. And so I went into the farmer's market and I had this smell at the restaurant. I'm like, what is the smell? And the lady told me, she's like, it's that coffee. It's Black Cat coffee. So she makes the coffee. She has a website. You can guys look on it. When I tell you, if I drank coffee, but people who do, it's amazing. So I asked her, I said, do you think I can make a scrub out of this? And she's like, you can? So that's what we did. And it smells amazing. Her coffee's amazing. Everything.
I love it. So listen, if you can't get about your day without a cup of Joe, you got to get that Black Cat coffee. SunflowerScrubs.com is
it's hometown small. I mean, you guys look at Titusville on the map. When you see the rockets launch, that's where we are. That's what we say we launch from here. So when you guys see the rockets go up on TV, y'all just say, hey, Kim, because that's where I am. And I call it Little Mayberry. We all try to support each other here. So, Mindy, her coffee is, go on her website. You guys are go on her Facebook and order the coffee and then order the Black Cat coffee to put on your body because I don't drink coffee, but this is one of my favorites too. My absolute one of my favorites.
All right, so we're going to end our show tonight with what I think is the most important, which is the breast cancer awareness.
Absolutely. Celebrate
Life from Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. And you guys, 4 ounce, 8 ounce, 16 ounce, 100% of the proceeds tonight. You can shop right now at coastalsunflowerscrubs.com. 100% of the proceeds goes to the Cancer Treatment Center there in Noonan, Georgia. Oh, I want you to tell your story because when I met Deb, she was in Rose. Deb is, of course, your beautiful wife.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud that you are such a great representation of the LGBTQ community
Yes.
as well. That your family has embraced the love that the two of you have.
Oh my gosh.
The love that I hope to one day find, because
Well,
it
we
is
got enough for all of you till you find it. We got enough.
so
You
beautiful.
know that.
But you're a little personal warrior. She has been quite through something, as I think most of us know someone. My mom, Carrie, is
Yes, your mom. Yes.
you know. So tell us a little bit about Deb. Tell us how she's doing. Tell us about why it was important for you to celebrate life and ring that bell, baby.
Oh my gosh.
When it comes to breast cancer awareness.
As funny as it sounds, we always say now, and of course, I don't know how I get all these quiet people, but Deb's really quiet. She very steady. And so when we found out we were going across country on the 18-wheeler, and we found out she had cancer, and that night I saw a commercial for Cancer Treatment Center of Noonan, and I was like, that morning we just didn't know what to do, what we were going to do, or where we were going to go. And I saw that commercial, and I said, I think we need to call them. Well, long story short, we were on our way to California. So from the time we talked to them, so California, they would call us every day, check, because Deb's a chef too. She's a cordon bleu chef. And so we cook things on the truck. Now she loves everything natural. So we cook on the truck and everything. So by the time we got to the Cancer Treatment Center, just like Kimberly and them, they knew all about us. They knew us. They came, and one of my best friends, Marilyn, she's a little Marine, and she's 10 feet tall, but she's really 5'4". She came and took us there, and it's like nothing I've ever seen before. I say that it's like Disney because they're so kind. Everybody is just so much love. Everybody's fighting. You meet people from all over the world there. And if you meet somebody and they tell you, well, I have a test here or whatever, we pass each other in the hall. We check on each other. I have so many friends and family now from there. And the staff there, they're like our family. So when we were there, it was just like, it just kept going. And that's the name of the street. The Cancer Street is called Celebrate.
And when we think about ringing that bell and what that means to someone who's been battling this insidious disease, what is that moment like when she walks out the door and rings that bell? And what does that signify for maybe someone who's not quite sure what we're talking about?
It's like you have come to the end of the treatment, that you're cancer free. And at Cancer Treatment Center, they come from all over. No matter where they're in the hall, when you hit that bell, I mean, the guy who drove us around, people from the kitchen. I mean, Shannon, he's another one of my godsons. Now I have like 5 God's kids now from there that I met. They come from everywhere to celebrate life with you because they fight for you. They pray for you. It's nothing like I've ever seen, and early detection is key. And especially, we take care of everybody else and we don't take care of ourselves. So it's very important this month and every month that you guys check everything and you take a friend. And that's my sister. She came and she's a cancer survivor too. And her and Deb had the exact same cancer. And that's what Deb said. I'm tell everything anyway. Deb, she was adopted, so she didn't have a lot of family. And so my sister and her, she loves my sister and she said, I got this for my sister so I can help her. This is why I got this. And so they're close, and it's just love and celebrate life. And I do that daily.
Yeah, and we need that. And I know that my mom, Helen, passed away from lung cancer, not breast cancer, but lung cancer. And I know that having, experienced that firsthand and watching and being with someone during that battle, my sister Catherine took care of my mom every single day. What an amazing warrior. And then was diagnosed with bone cancer herself, literally like a month after my mom passed away. So when I think about this scrub, I think about the love. It's the touch of another human.
Absolutely.
If I could rub this on my mom's little bald head, if I could put this and give the nourishment of the oils and the scents and just the care to someone who is battling this disease. It's scary. It's tragic.
It's terrifying. It's you don't have any control of anything. And last year, one of my best friends for 30 years, Stephanie Lofton, she passed away, but I went to take care of her. And I started putting that on her because she had, from the radiation, she had places on her back that was rough and all that stuff. And so I said, Steph, let me see if I can put this scrub on you. And we made a friendship scrub. And she's like, Kimberly, I mean, it just sloughed off. It was just, her skin was baby smooth after that. And she's like, you've got to get this out to people because it's just amazing. And, oh, hey, Kiki, listen, that's my guy baby too. She's having twins, you guys. I don't know if I said it right, IFB, whatever. I just know it's 2 boys, babies. We're having some babies. So, yeah, that's Kiki. She's in Nashville too, Kim. So I have to hook y'all up. She's amazing.
Kiki,
but
we got to get together.
Yes, and so it was just like and it's just like every puzzle piece fit. And I would shower her and I put it on her, and she's like, Kimberly, this is amazing. And she's another one that was pushing. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. So, you guys, I cannot express to you how much this is love. In every jar that I have, I care about you. You know, if you hit me up and like, I know all about them, their kids, the dogs, when somebody, if Kim looks, she smiles all the time. She has the most beautiful smile, but I can tell sometimes when her center's not right, she hikes and bites. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? You don't
my gosh. Now I'm telling you what, she's a witch. Like, because there was a day when I was still working at the network in Minnesota that this woman right next to me sent me a Facebook message, and she's like, sister, what's going on? And I'm like, are you a witch? Because I was
what? She said, who do you know? What do you know?
I'm like, who you been to? It was a bad day, and she could just tell. And I thought, man, I thought I'm a pretty good actress. I just put my big old smile and lots of energy, but she could look into my eyes and see that behind that, something was going down. And she just sent me the most positive messages, and, you know, just kept giving me love and kept giving me light. And she was like, know that you have a friend for life if you ever need anything. And it was a couple months later that I was released from the network, and I was just like, you know what? I look to your message every day to give me strength, because that was a challenging time. But
we're family. We're family. And when one person hurts, and when you know your family, you can look at them and tell. And y'all just do not know. She's there.
And so many people have gone through. So I want to remind you as we get ready to say goodbye. And Aaron, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. And Becky and Jamie and Bob.
Awesome.
And Deb and your entire family.
Aaron, my little E.
This is about family. This is about life. This is about celebration. It's about helping one another. Absolutely. And as a small business owner and a Black-owned business owner and a woman, I hope you guys will support Coastal Sunflowers by.com. Shop right now at coastalsunflowerscrubs.com. Remember, 100% of the proceeds of this particular one, the Right Life Breast Cancer Awareness Scrub, 100% of the proceeds will go to the Cancer Treatment Center.
You guys got to get that total up so we can help some people, and they do great things there. And so we got to get that total up so we can present them with a check or whatever. And so you guys, my new friends, all of us can be a part of it.
Well, I want to thank everyone, Toya, also for being here. It's so fantastic to have this wonderful community. My friend, I'm going to let you wrap it up and say some final thoughts. But hey, listen, I think we need to get you an audition for the network. What do you guys think?
Well, I go where you go. You know, I go where you go. You go. You know, I want to go to Lake Havasu. Wherever this girl goes, I'll go. But I just want to thank you guys for coming on. Like I said, I want you guys to keep in touch with me. This is just plain me. I'm just jeans and t-shirt, but you know, I want us to be, you know, in community with each other. If nothing else has taught me through life and through loves and ups and downs, that we have to be here for each other. And this is me. This is me, you know, good or bad, like, you know, we all have problems or whatever, but we can be there together for each other. And that's what my grandmother, Odessa McCullough, taught us. And we're all building, like I said, concrete. So we can put some new foundation down, you guys, and just spread love. It's so easy, and that's what we need to do. It's the best ingredients. It's the main ingredient.
Well, I want to thank you so much, Kimberly, for being my special guest. Remember, jam-packed with love, Coastal Sunflowers.
Oh my gosh.
Shop right now. Have a wonderful night.
Love you.
My friend. Bye now.
Bye, you guys. Thank you.
Everybody. Bye-bye now.